One of the things I really see that people struggle with in the collaboration space is properly following up with leads. I feel like there are a lot of people out there and they're doing things and they're always trying to get those leads, but then they don't have a system or a funnel in place to really make the most of the lead that they've just gotten.
And what is different about the way that you collaborate, Suzanne, and how can others implement it?
As I collaborate with others, is that I really try to be a giver in those collaborations and focus on how I can support others first. Because what I've found over time is that those things come back to me. Often not at that time or in that place, but later they do. And also because I've had so much experience with technology, I really try to do my best to help out when the tech stuff is a challenge, because I can usually get technology to play nicely for me, but I know a lot of people struggle with that. So that's something that I often bring to my collaborations.
What appeals to you about collaboration and why?
It just makes sense to leverage each other's audiences, right? If we're all out there and we're all trying to build audiences, if we share them with other people that have similar markets to us or similar audiences to us, it ends up being a win-win for everyone.
Who is your dream partner and why?
My dream partner is really someone who comes from a place of service to others. They're great to work with and they usually attract great people. I end up meeting great people as a result.
Can you share a story about collaboration that transformed your life or your business?
One story about collaboration that has absolutely changed my life and my business is when I started to work with Deborah Keevan of Highlander Press. She has an independent publishing company and she tapped me and said, I really need help doing book launches. It's not an element that I love and I would love someone to help me. Would you be open to that? That was wonderful for me in my business because I was already doing launches, but the volume of launches that I started to take on was much higher. It enabled me to hire other people to support other people's launches. She and I found that we absolutely love working together. As someone who's been an independent entrepreneur, it really opened my eyes to how wonderful it can be when you work with someone else on a project or when you regularly work on projects. Getting that other person's opinion and just having that energy of working with someone else can be so fabulous.
How would you define a good collaboration and why?
I think a good collaboration is one where everyone comes out of it feeling opportunities were created for them. Any people who entered the collaboration should feel that way, and also all the people that they connected with in the process should feel that way. That to me is a good collaboration.
What is one piece of advice close to your heart about absolutely anything?
My advice to anyone who feels that they have a big message inside of them and that message can really help the world, whether it's helping the world one person at a time or helping the world in a greater, bigger way. They need to get out there and share that message over and over and over again. It doesn't matter what format they share it in. They can write it in a book, they can speak it, they can share it on social media, they can do guest blogging. It literally doesn't matter, and they can say it over and over and over again, because a lot of people, I think, who have a big message feel like they're putting it out there the same way too often, and that people will think they're a broken record. But in reality, when we see someone who has a clear message and a clear point of view, and they repeat it and they share it and they share it and they share it, those are the people that we call thought leaders. And those are the people who are impacting the world in a positive way. So if you are someone who wants to be seen that way and who believes that they can change the world, keep sharing your message in whatever format works for you.